What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Well, I'm your host and because I finally have a guest that I've been wanting to have on the show for quite a while. And finally, when she said yes, our schedules were conflicted. She was cruising, traveling, and I was sitting at home. So I guess my schedule wasn't really conflicted because I wasn't going nowhere. But she was on the move, handling business, getting outside. So it is an honor tonight to have not only a mother, not only a beautiful woman, a beautiful sister inside and out, not only a content creator, but she's also an original. You know, I look around YouTube and I visit a lot of pages and a lot of channels, and she is truly an original. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and bring to the stage the original JT. What is going on, my sister? What is going on?
Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday evening. How are you? Thank
I am
you.
doing
You
great.
made me feel, I feel special. Like, I would like to thank everyone who's
You
coming
are
here.
special. We're all
Oh
special.
my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really just want to take the time out just for really coming back and forth because we had conflicting schedules. We were trying to do this since the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And we are here. Thank you, Rod. How are you?
I am doing well, man. I'm just taking everything one day at a time.
Absolutely.
Um, I've been getting content ready for all channels because I'm gonna start dropping. You know, I'm gonna have to call the National Weather Service because it's about to be a thunderstorm, and it's
Oh,
gonna be all points blank content just all over YouTube.
it's
So
everywhere. Just had an
everywhere,
umbrella up.
bam.
Just
You
come,
want to
just
learn about
hit, hit,
bam.
hit.
You want to learn about traveling. I'm gonna be all over the place. But other than that, man, just taking it. You know, I had a couple issues. Matter of fact, I broke my wrist, and then I went to the emergency room the other night, and I realized today I can't. No, yesterday I can't cut this thing off because my wrist broke. So I'm walking around here every day looking like I just got to the hospital, but taking
Oh,
showers and everything. Yeah, man, it's
I
crazy.
hope all is well. I
All is
hope
well.
all is
All is
well.
well. But hey, it ain't about Rod tonight. We came here to get to know the original JT. And what I'm gonna do right now, JT, is I'm gonna because I ain't got time to say all that original. I know you're original, they know you're original, and they're gonna see it on the screen. So JT, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right here, but I'm gonna give you a solo spot. Tell the people a little bit about you, not too much, because I have some questions. All right.
Okay, I'll see what I could do.
All right.
Hey guys, hey. If y'all don't already know, yes, I am the original JT. Okay, and make sure you follow me. Absolutely. And also help me get to 2000. I'm almost there and didn't even realize it. So, a little bit about me. I am a content creator. Um, Burst from all the other content creators that I have followed. And I was the type of person that would sit back and see everyone and enjoy everyone's content. And one day I said, why not? Let's start off with some shorts. Normally, my content consists of everyday life, travel, like Rod said, parenting, friendshipping, sisterhood, just everything you could possibly think of. My life is pretty much an open book. So what you see is what you get. Like he said, the original. This is it. So I hope you enjoy this chit and chat to get to maybe hear a couple more things about me that you probably haven't already heard. So I'm here for it.
All right, all right. And we probably will hear something. I don't know what.
Oh, listen. Oh
I know a
man.
shovel, man.
Oh no.
That's what I should have made my logo a shovel because I be digging all up in people's business when I do these interviews. She just made a big old shovel. But anyway,
I'm here for it.
so I must ask JT, where are you originally from?
I am originally from Bronx, New York, of course, the melting pot of everyone. So that's how my parents met. I was there, I would like to say maybe 10 to 12 years old. And then we migrated here to Delaware. And my mother had friends here and she wanted a fresh start. So, of course, I'm the only child on my mother's side. We just came and never left. And we've been in Delaware ever since.
Wow.
Hmm.
So you started in the Bronx, and then you went to a state that if I had to point it out on the map, I'd probably get an F on the test.
You
To
absolutely
Delaware.
would. You absolutely would.
And it's so small. It's like Delaware, isn't that the smallest state? Or is it like a
The first it's the first state, and yes, is as small as Rhode Island, so it is about the same.
okay.
Believe it or not, New York, a lot of retirees from New York migrate to Delaware.
Mm.
Believe it or not, like transit workers, bus drivers, teachers. You definitely have a lot of families that migrate here. They may start off here and maybe end up maybe further down south. So. Hmm.
Well, that makes sense because I'm sure it's a lot cheaper there. So was it a culture shock when you went from New York to Delaware?
Hell yeah. I came from the Bronx, okay? I don't want to get too but I'm a 70s baby. So
Hmm.
I definitely was brought up in the drug era, the crack era. Also, you saw crack vase in the street. Like what you see in these TV shows today, that was my everyday. Like they were breakdancing in the street for money at the train station. It really was a thing. And then when I came to Delaware as a young teenager, I was able to ride my bike out in the street. Like, who does that? And play. Like, it was a culture shock, but I loved it.
And that was,
And
you just answered my question because that was going.
mhm.
Now, was the young JT, was she introvert and kind of to herself, or were you hard? Like, was you busting heads on the block, or don't incriminate yourself now. Don't get.
Let me tell you something. I've been this height ever since I've been 12, right? So and I didn't have siblings around. So I had to learn how to use my jokes and also be funny to get out of fights. And always befriended the tallest and biggest girl in the class because just in case someone wanted to beat me up, I had my girls. So
Smart person. That's kind of how it was.
yeah, you gotta read the room.
And I tell people I'm kind of a educated thug. I've been in the streets,
Yeah.
I've been in the school, I have degrees, and I've done other stuff. But right now, I do want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. I see we have 14 real homies in the
Hey.
actually 15. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that black subscribe button down below. And also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on future live streams or videos because I do have videos
Absolutely.
on this channel as
Absolutely.
well. And hit that like button, man. I mean, I don't know what it really do. I know they said something about algorithms and helping it get some people watching you. I don't know. Just hit it. Just hit it if you like it. And super chats are in full effect. If you hear something like you want to donate to the channel, they are in full effect. So now back to JT. So JT left the Bronx. She went to Delaware. She found the biggest and the baddest people to make sure they had her back in the big, or should I say, the little D. And so, did you have any siblings?
I do. My father is a total of five of us, and I am the middle child out of his five. And the one thing I loved about my parents, they were great co-parents. They're still good friends till today. And he always kept us together. So I knew what that felt like, but I also just lived with my mom. So still close to this day to all my siblings, except my oldest. He did pass away, my oldest brother.
Yeah, that's what
Mhm.
happened to me too. And, we won't dwell on that.
Yeah.
And I do want to read my first comment because we've been kind of rolling.
Okay.
With Keisha, which is we're going to talk about Keisha in a minute, says, "Look at her," and I must say, you look absolutely lovely. I feel like
Thank you.
I'm okay. I'm going to start telling people. I'm not that. I'm not telling them, hey, what you want to wear? We're going to wear tuxedos. We're going to dress down. You know, Man, you about to go to one of them shing dings on the cruise or
Oh,
something.
no. It's in the closet. You might as well put it on, right? My mom said always dress the way you're supposed to, even though you don't feel like $1 million, but still dress like it. Why not?
I've
Hey,
never got it
Kisha.
right, JT. I'll wear a tie and a shirt, and my guests will wear a t-shirt. Then I wear a t-shirt, and they got on a suit.
You
Like
can't be
different
bothered.
interviews. So I'm like, whatever. We just gonna be up here. So I noticed, I look at this comment from Keisha. You just spoke to Edna. Uh,
I see Kisha.
yeah. And now I went on this cruise. I'm kind of mad at you because I went on this cruise and I met Edna. I met Veronica. I didn't meet Keisha.
You,
What was you at in 2023 on August 23rd at about 2:30 when we left the port of Miami? Y'all already done
I
that?
was home. I was home angry, like the
Angry.
emoji with the steam coming out my nose, like.
Uh-huh.
I really, really try to be everywhere all the time, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was home being an adult. But I'm trying my hardest not to miss any other events and cruises. But before, remember, I wasn't a cruiser. So I was okay if I missed one or two. But now I want to be everywhere all the time, doing all the things.
I'm still trying to figure out how
Hey,
y'all do it.
TJ.
I'm trying to figure out how y'all do it because y'all be state cruising. I can't. I'm going one every 3, 4 years. Uh, I don't
But
know.
you said you don't really like cruising though. You said that I think Tuesday when you interviewed TJ.
Yeah,
You
I
said you
cruised
don't
for 20
really.
years. I don't mind it, but I cruised in the Navy for 20 years. I mean, I cruised with a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Then they sprinkled a couple of females on there, and I mean, I wouldn't, you was at work, and then we were just turning in circles, and we wasn't going nowhere for 45 days. So that kind of, I think I got a PTSD from cruising.
I know. When you do it as a job, I get it, and now it's for leisure. You're like, what else could we do? But I do understand.
I
Yeah.
felt awkward. I
Do
felt
you?
I felt awkward on the cruise, like the meeting our cruise, because I'm like, man, this is like a dream come true. I always wanted, wish I could go to the bar when I was at the Navy and get me a double, quadruple Hennessy because everybody that got on my nerves, but you couldn't. So, but I did embrace it, and I actually had a great time. I had a great time.
Okay.
For those of
So
you,
when is your next cruise, or am I going to see you somewhere sometime?
I don't know. I really don't know. I know I plan on going on not this. I think Meet's 50th, whenever that is, birthday cruise.
Next year, the birthday cruise,
And I
yes.
may go this year. I don't know. I really don't know. I got a lot going on, and I'm trying to make some moves. And so I really don't know. I really don't know. But you'll be the first to know when I go. I'll shoot you. And now, y'all just did some kind of 50 to 50. What was that all about? When I say y'all, I'm talking about you, Edna, Keisha, and y'all had a fourth person shade. What was that all about? This 50 to 50. Was it
I
50
don't.
days
I,
to
I
lose?
really, I really don't know why my friends listen to me. You know what? I would just think of something harebrained, this scheme like, let's vlog for 50 days leading up to our 50th birthday. Why not? Let's take everyone along, and I'll be the same one that do not do what I'm supposed to do. So 50 to 50 was vlogging for 50 days leading up to our birthdays. Of course, Kisha's birthday and Edna's birthday is 7 days before mine. So we all started vlogging around the same time. And then Kisha started her channel as well. So the 50th just happened to land on us being on our panorama, our birthday cruise, which was amazing. And would I do it again? Absolutely. Because it was really awesome to vlog every single day. You just never know what may happen. And turning 50 was monumental, especially for all of us. But not only just turning 50, I also had to go to the doctor's appointments. I also had things to do. And I wanted to take everyone along. with that. I thought that would just be a good journey just to transition to the next phase of our lives. So we had a great time doing that. Yeah.
You know, I remember my 50th birthday like it was 5 years ago. That's how long ago it was. And I went to New York, and boy, I did everything they say you don't supposed to do. You know, they say you don't be recording people on the subway. I was seeing stuff you wasn't supposed to see.
Hmm.
And I remember I didn't know where I was going. So I think MapQuest was pretty good back then. And I was walking using MapQuest. You know, you drive with it like,
Yeah.
but I was walking with it in 50 steps, make a right turn. And I'm in
Yeah.
Harlem, y'all. Now that the whole world know I'm a tourist. But I had a Yankee hat on and some shades, but everybody knew I wasn't there. And then I was trying to turn it down. It was getting louder and louder.
Hmm.
Turn around, make a U-turn. But I was walking. So.
You gotta get some earbuds so they can hear you.
Everybody tell me, man, it took me forever. I just got an Apple Watch a couple months ago, so I'm getting there. I get, I get.
I'm the same. Don't worry about it. I'm the same way. I just really graduated to the iPhone game, and that's what actually also made me started vlogging. My
Hmm.
children were tired of me having an Android. They was like, no, so they treated me to an iPhone. And ever since started vlogging. Hey, Dark Theme, keeping
Hey,
up with the Griffiths.
make sure y'all check out because Griffin's part of the alliance. Just dropped the link for the original JT on
Oh, thank
YouTube.
you.
So J Boogie, check her out. And now another thing, Eddie. Hey, hola JT. Edie.
Petey.
Okay, I messed it up. Yeah. So I know a couple not long ago, you just did something that really touched me. I watched it about 3 times, including once today. You had a chance to see Malik, your son,
Mhm.
graduate from Army Basic Training, also known as Summer Boot Camp. Can you describe the emotions you were feeling?
Um, you know what? I wish I was an octopus and had 8 arms because I wanted to videotape myself, but emotionally I couldn't handle it. He is the youngest out of my 4 children, and just watching him being willing to serve for his country, especially the turmoil that we're going through now, I thought that was just so it's just an honor just to that's my son. So I was just so overwhelmed with emotion with that. And just watching him, he looked like a new person, a man on the stage. It was just like, wow. It was a humbling experience because he's doing things that people think about doing, but he actually took the time to do it. And that I'm just honored as a parent. Like, that's my boy or my male son now. So I was overcome with so much emotions. I really can't even describe it. It's just indescribable.
Okay, and I want to add to that, just so y'all, for if this is your first time here at sports, it's been a while since you've been here. One thing I will do is I'll jump around. I may talk about cruising 2 questions, and I may go
Yeah.
2 questions, just because I don't like people anticipating or getting bored when I do an interview. But I do want to add something to that. Why did I choose to watch that video 3 times? Well, I experienced to a point that same thing back in 1989.
Mm,
I graduated boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois. It's about 45 minutes out from
hmm.
Chicago. And what I saw today really touched me because I saw a black mother going to see her, or let me rephrase that, African American mother going to see her African American son
Yeah.
achieve a milestone that so many people are afraid to start.
And for sure, for sure. And he didn't even know I was coming. And that actually was the icing on the cake because he was like, Mom, I know it's kind of expensive. I'm like, listen, I'm going to make sure I see my son. And that's all that's the period to that sentence. Simple as that. And when I came into the place where he didn't even know I was there. Like he didn't believe me because I asked him, "Where are you?" And he was like, Mom, I'm such and such. But when I came and said Malik, he tried not to cry in front of everyone, but it was just the best feeling because the last time I actually even felt him was January, the New Year's Eve. That was it.
Wow. You know,
Yeah.
I looked, and it's funny. The reason it hit me is when I graduated, the only thing I wanted was my mother to be there. She was in
For
Arkansas.
sure.
Chicago. My pops out there wilding out doing everything wrong you could do. And
Right, right.
I have a letter from it. It's about 10 legal pages, not the regular page, but them pages like 20 feet long. And I've never let anyone read this letter. I've never shared the contents, but I will say in that letter, she said she wished she could have seen me graduate boot camp. So to see you do it, it just it gave me a little bit of closure. I wanted to share that with you.
Oh, thank you. You're gonna make me cry. I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
moving
do
on,
it.
moving on, moving on, moving on.
All right. But I just wanted to say if we, before we move on, that's something I did not want to ever regret. And if I'm able to get on a cruise and hang out with friends, there should be no reason why I could not make it to my son's graduation. That's just for me.
Mm.
So, mm,
Yeah, it will it's huge, and what the transformation is amazing in such a short period of time,
yeah.
you know. And it's not like 5,000 people doing it. That's one thing that bugged me about America. Um, you know, you have all these aunts, uncles, siblings, mothers, fathers, single fathers, and and I'm one of them. We can't seem to get these this younger generation on track. But then when you go to basic training of any branch, Malik went to the Army, I went to the Navy, you only have two. I had two drill sergeants. I'm not sure how many he had. So I had two people. Let's say he had two,
Yeah, he
and
had to. Hmm.
it was 80 of us. So how did two people control and form 80 people when we got 80 people that can't conform one?
Yep.
Whoo, moving
It's a
on.
different, it's a different mindset. It's a different mind because he did tell me some stories, and I'm just waiting to really sit down and talk to him. But just the stories he was telling me, he said, Mom, not to put his business out there, but he said some nights I was just sitting in there like, I don't, wow, what made me do this? But he stayed and he completed it.
I think we all said it. I said, man,
Yeah.
I said, I think
Yeah.
I'm about to wake up, go ahead and tell him I temporarily lost my mind. I don't even know why
Right.
I'm
That's what
here.
he was, that's what he was saying.
I never
That's
forget.
exactly what he said.
I never forget. And then the even in that letter, I never forget, man, my first check was $110 or something like that. I forgot. It wasn't for no week or two. It was for a long time, like a month.
Hmm.
And somebody stole it, man.
Oh my gosh.
But they did. I mean, they stole all of it. And then I wrote my mother a letter. It wasn't no social media back then. And she said, "What? You didn't trust yourself enough to keep the money on you?" And I ain't even feel like going back and forth with her.
Right. For
Mom,
sure.
I'm not at the Taj Mahal. I'm not at Uber nowhere. I
Right.
can't just carry money and go shopping. It was crazy. And she was trying to understand. And I tell you, unless you go there, you won't understand.
You're right.
It's a
I
different
won't.
thing. But I thank God, y'all. I was so anti-military, but I thank God that He put me there because it made me the man I am today. I wish
Hmm.
Malik nothing but the best.
Oh,
If he
thank
needed anything,
you.
I'll
Thank
shoot you my
you.
number after this if he needed anything. I retired after 20 years and 26 days. It's an
Wow.
E8. You can only go to E9. And if I'd have stayed longer, no doubt I would have made E9. My mentor was African American. His mentor was African American. Both of those retired as E9, high as you can go. And if I
Wow.
don't have an answer, I have people I can reach out to.
That's awesome.
I'm
Thank
sharing that
you.
out and extending that to you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
All right, y'all. Now we didn't got mushy, wushy, wushy. I don't know if I'm going
All right, all
to
right,
interview
all right. Come on,
or making some
let's
mashed
slide to the
potatoes. I don't
front.
know
Let's
what I'm
go.
doing. You know, let me. So Do you remember when you took your first cruise?
I did. And it was with that nut job, Edna's World, okay? And we drove all the way down to Florida. And at that time, Malik wasn't even one yet. That was our very first cruise. It was Royal Caribbean, and I wish I got the bug at that time because who knows, I probably would have owned a cruise ship by now. I don't know. But it was a great experience. I think it was like 5 days. It was just awesome. I just loved every bit of it. But then life happened. I was raising kids and I just put that on the back burner and that was it. So that was probably about 22 or 23 years ago. Yes. Hmm.
You know, thinking of that, and I just thought about this the other day, man. If I did go on a cruise, like without a doubt, and we got my family in here, we got Sheldon in here, we got Key in the house, more than part of the alliance, more than part of anything else. That's my family. So thank y'all for being here. Um, Man, it made me think. Damn, I've lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. But and I asked, Sheldon, see how you messed me up, man. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But it just, I look. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. If I had to go on a cruise, I would love to take my mother on a cruise because that just seemed like some stuff she would enjoy. But I mean, she passed away when I was 22,
Oh wow.
and we didn't know nothing about no cruise in Arkansas. They had little fishing boats, with them little things you pull the motor, go fishing. But we didn't know nothing about no cruise ships. But now, in this day and age, it's a lot of people that don't know or didn't know about a lot of things that are being
Hmm.
exposed to things by their friends, their children, their relatives, and it's just beautiful. And that's one thing, because it'll be one of the opportunities I can just say, "Hey, I'll see you later," and take off, and she got a million things to do. you know.
No, I agree with you. I really wish as my children were growing up, yes, we did a lot of land trips and drove places, but I really wish I took them on cruises when they were younger. It's like a one-stop shop. You get to really enjoy. And I never did that. And now it's the hardest trying to get adult children together to try to get them to do a cruise or a family trip. It is the hardest. But I wish I did that. Hmm.
Yeah, I missed out, man. I missed out on a lot of what I see people do for their children and relatives today. Just where I grew up, it just wasn't no exposure to that, you know.
No, it wasn't. I don't even know how we ended up on a cruise. Probably Edna was like, "Look, hey, look, we should try a cruise," and I'm still the same way as I was then. Now, okay, how much is it?
Yeah,
And
that's what
that's
I be.
it.
That's what I
Give
be.
me a payment plan, and I'm ready.
Them big ballers out there like me, nine. Your favorite couple. Oh man, it ain't that much. It's only $2,000. What? Am I gonna get to drive the ship? I get to do something special? I ain't trying
See,
to
you
call
better
this.
watch it. They're gonna come for you. You better, you better watch
Trying to walk
it.
over water now. Sheldon over there walking on. He outside the ship walking down a maze. I don't need to do all that now, but I need to do something special, like be the captain for a day, like turn the ship all hood for a day, something for $2,000. No, JT. So, how many cruises have you been on? I heard you
I
talking to DC or Dante about you gonna be platinum before him, and
No, I'm wait.
wait.
That's the one thing I always said. Like, I get smart with him, but he's more than welcome to be platinum before me.
Oh, well, you had me fooled. I'm like, I wonder who's gonna be platinum first. I'm over there like I'm watching One Life to Live. All my children, I'm like, who?
He would probably be platinum before me, like hands down. I'm not even going to lie. I think total altogether, I think I've been on like 9 cruises so far. Carnival, but I am in no competition. Seriously. I'm just happy to make it to gold. When I made it to gold on Friendsgiving, I was so excited. But now I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
If it
what's the
happens, it
starter
happens.
color? What's the starter color of Carnival? Is it red or blue?
You asking me? You better ask the chat. I believe is what, blue and then red, then go. I
I
don't
got
know.
that
It
started
could
on
be the
that.
opposite. I
And I was like,
know you're not asking me.
I was like a famous brother. I was like, I have a dream one day I'm gonna get to the next color and get the platinum. And then I saw how many crews I had to test. Well, maybe I just be cool with blue or red or whatever color it is. But
So far, I have 47 points, whatever that means. So I don't even know how many more points you need just to be platinum. But for some reason, I do get into the platinum parties. So I mean, I'm cool. As long as I can still get into the platinum parties, I'm all right.
well, some of my people in the community, like Sledge Inc., his name is Mr. Do Your Research. My name is Mr. Find a Way to Make It Work.
Yeah.
So I went up there with that little blue card or red card, whatever. And I was just so dumb. I was like, hey, they gave me this little card when I was on the midnight crew. They gave me a little
Mm,
card and I got
mm.
a drink package. And I ain't gonna drink 15. Can you just like make 4 drinks in one? And
Hook it up. I'll tip you well. I got you.
yeah, then I was doing things in places you ain't supposed to do it. I'm like, hey
I'm
man, I don't
serious.
know blues. I'm just a little blue dude that's here. And all my platinum friends left me, man. They went to
Right.
the platinum party, and then they just letting me go. I was,
Sometimes, listen, it's all about who you know. Sometimes, you just, mum's the word.
but y'all be doing it like celebrity, man. Edna go in there and all y'all be having people know you. Have you ever met somebody that knew you from YouTube?
Yes, it was oh my gosh. It was the when we went on the Super Bowl, when they came on the Super Bowl cruise, this young guy, I do not remember his name. He was celebrating his birthday. And he came over, he said, "Oh my gosh, I watch y'all one day Wednesday." And he said, "Y'all, normally, Edna the celebrity, Edna the celebrity. But when they was like, y'all, I was like, who me? Oh yes. Oh yes. But we do get recognized, but it's always when we're all together. They'll like, and if they'll say, "Hey Edna, where's your girls?" And then boom. But it is the greatest feeling because this world is so huge. And when you're in another state doing something else and someone recognizes you, it's like, wow, me? So I love it. It's awesome.
I ran into somebody not long ago. They was like, you that dude to be on YouTube." And I think I may have broke my wrist.
Yeah.
That ain't me. That ain't me. I need the cash. That ain't really me. I don't even know. I heard that before. I don't even know what dude you talking about. Yeah, I was
No.
trying to talk, JT. I was in pain, man. My hand over here throbbing. I had four
Uh,
pit bulls trying to kill me. Yeah. And then, hey, are you on YouTube? What do you think? I don't care. I'm on YouTube, BET Plus, wherever you want me to be. I just need to get in.
right now, I just need to work on this right here. So
Yeah,
you didn't even really get
we
to
talk about
enjoy the
all this.
moment.
Yeah, man. That dude was like, I think it was like, I know I've seen you, man. That's whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, I said, whatever, man. But now I gotta say, man, not only is Edna that celebrity, Edna has another job outside of a job, outside of YouTube. She's also a cruise magician. Edna can disappear on a cruise and not be found if she don't want to be. I spent a day and a half looking for her and Veronica and from fore to aft and bow to stern. And that's some cruise talk right there. And I couldn't find them. I'm out there. I'm like at the store. Hey, y'all sell binoculars? I'm trying to.
no way. Did you tell them that?
Oh yeah, they talk about. Here go Edna. We been around, right?
They probably was looking at you, looking for them.
Yeah, did I? But I found me a spot. A spot in the casino where everybody had to walk through it. They were going from front to back. And I still didn't find them. I finally found them like a couple of days later, man.
A couple days later,
Yeah,
shame
man.
on
They talk about.
them.
And then the crazy part is, I knew they couldn't go nowhere, man. But I don't know. Maybe Edna had her own little boat. I don't know. Now,
Hey, Edna, Miss Etta.
hey, JT, I need you to snitch. Now we ain't gonna tell nobody, and ain't nobody really in here. This just me and you. Edna wouldn't do it. But how in the hell do you, Edna, and Keisha do a live stream for 2 hours, have 100 people in there, 100 and some likes, and y'all just talking about the most random topics in the world.
Because they be there for the buffookery. Excuse my French,
The
but
buffookery is
I,
that what I gotta go looking
just,
for? Hold on, let me write that down, y'all. I gotta write this down. I gotta find some buffookery. I got
I'm telling you, yesterday is a perfect example
you
of.
damn right it is. I've been singing Gilligan all
I'm
freaking
telling
day, man.
And then what's so crazy is when we talk about the most nonsensical stuff, time goes by so quick. We looked up and voila, it was already 9 o'clock. The whole night we were singing show jingles, cartoons, just the random, just random. And it's just the thoughts. That's just how we think and we feed off of each other, and that's how we've been since our teens. I'm telling you, if we were YouTubers back then, boy, we would be gazillionaires right now. Serious.
I need
That's
to
how we
call y'all.
were.
Okay, so now at least I got more out of you than I got out of Edna. So y'all, and I've met and been. I ain't gonna even say confident at this point. I was kind of cocky. I was starting to roll on YouTube, and I met with some top executives, and they asked if you got a sponsorship or you get it. Like I'm sponsored by FICO, the credit people, some luggage company. I'm sponsored by Expedia, all these damn people. But I'm gonna give y'all a tip, man. Like they gonna ask you a question. So how are you gonna promote Expedia? How are you gonna promote
Mm.
Pop Lilies or whatever the hell you're doing? And now I got an answer. It's simple. I'm gonna hit them with the boo fuckery.
I'm just gonna razzle dazzle them with a little bit fuckery, and it's gonna work itself out. They'll be like, that's a concept.
And then y'all, I'm gonna have control of the conversation because they're gonna be over here. I can see it now. Bob, have you? Do you have? Is your internet work? Can you look up boo fuckery?
But I'm
And now I
telling
got
you.
control. But no, seriously, man, I just wondered how I had to ask because y'all like all day long. I'm over here watching JT trying to finish up my questions, and then out of the blue, y'all, this is true. I was just sit right back and you hear her tell. This is the stuff they did to their audience last night. And then I said, God dang it, man, where did that come from? And I didn't think about it. Then I'm walking to go see the temperature outside. Yeah, we're moving on up,
I'm
moving on
telling
up.
you.
Etna, Etna.
And I don't even know how she remembers half the things that she remembers. But yeah, I'm gonna put her out there. But if you ask her a serious question, like a mathematical question, she's looking at you with like a deer like what? But she knows all these jingles though, and all this crazy trivia, and we just feed off of it. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, I think George King had to bring y'all back last night because y'all
Whatever.
went, y'all started singing shows. I didn't know black people knew the words to. Like I know Cheers. I mean, everybody knows your name.
What? We were watching those things. That
I
was
wasn't watching no
nice.
damn Cheers. If it wasn't Good Times, Sanford and Son, and they be doing some
You
unrealistic.
gotta expand your horizons.
Yeah, I ain't gonna expand the horizon. Everything be happening in them shows, the stuff I don't want to do. I don't want to. I want to be me. I'm trying to say this politically correct.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just
Listen
hey.
what I'm saying, JT. I don't want to run to the problem. I don't want to expand my. I want to be the brother that run away from the problem. Like I'm not
Okay.
gonna say, wait a minute, JT. I know we're about to leave, but I heard a sound over here. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't need to expand nothing.
Oh, hands down, absolutely not. That's not me either.
I just starred in a movie that was kind of like that when the pit bulls attacked me, because if for two steps I had my brother on, and that third step I changed because I failed. I tripped over some bulls and I failed. Yeah, I beat him up though. I ain't gonna even tell that story. I beat him up, JT. Boy,
You got chased by what?
I didn't get chased by nothing. I got attacked. You see this?
Was it one, two? What?
Keep on going. Three, four, two on each
Where did
side.
they come from?
I don't know. I really don't, because I was out there sweeping my driveway. I really don't, man. And next thing I know,
Wow.
they was growling. I was backing. They was coming. I'm on the ground. I kicked one in the mouth. He was the leader. The rest of them, one backed up. The other two started fighting. I ran in the house. They chased me in the house, but I shut the door on his head, screen door. And
Did
then,
you find out whose
now,
animals they were? Wow.
believe it or not, I was traumatized, man. Next day, I went
Um,
outside probably like I was. Where you say you from?
the Bronx.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
outside like some of them people in the Bronx. I had me a 9 millimeter.
I bet you did. I had a whole
My
block ready
truck,
to
I was sitting
put a
there
cap in them.
like the Black John Wayne, man, rapping Duke. So
Like Blackula out there looking like Chef.
I warned all my neighbors. I said, man, don't call the police. Cause if I see them dogs again, I'm about to light this whole neighborhood up. I'm just letting y'all know I ain't gonna hit your house or your car, but I'm about to light. And they was like, wow, you serious? I don't give a damn about no animals.
Hold on, but did you go to the hospital? Did you get a rabies tetanus shot? Like, did
They
you?
didn't bite me. They didn't bite me.
Wow.
Malika learned them skills came in. Them skills from the military. I keep left
Wow.
and I'm watching the right, and then fear, scared, adrenaline, all that at one time.
You
And
went
God,
survival mode.
more
Yeah.
importantly, God is what we got me out the mess. What stopped him? If you stop the leader, and I didn't sit there, I guess I just looked. That was the first one coming in me. But if you stop the leader, it shakes all the other ones up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you made it out. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
and then but the crazy part, JT, is I walked in my house and I started questioning my damn self, man. I said, y'all, did that just really happen or am I tripping? And I'm like, I don't drink no more, so I ain't lit. Hey, I ain't doing nothing else. So they, God, I said, well, I don't know. And then my wrist was normal, and then it just started swelling. And I went to the hospital and told them, and I told them, don't nobody believe me. And then my neighbor had got it on her camera. And then she said it was awful and made it sound
Wow.
like shit. Now was super scared.
Damn.
Bold to move
I'm
forward.
sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
this ain't about me though. Back to you. Speaking of which, let's flip the script. What has been your biggest accomplishment in life?
Really?
Well, you don't have to. You have to answer.
No, I'm just sitting here. Honestly, for me to have feathers in my hat and just walk around proudly, being a single parent and then also raising some beautiful adults that are great citizens. Just watching them flourish is awesome. And not just that, my biggest accomplishment was able to go back to college while raising a family. And then using that degree and taking, getting myself pulling myself up from my bootstraps. So that it was my biggest accomplishment for
Wow.
me.
And I got a man, my hat's off to you. Salute. Because I got my degree later. I have a degree in business and a minor in finance. And what I'm going to say, secondly, hopefully somebody can get some out of this. But firstly, it was tough going back to school at my age, but I couldn't imagine trying to do it with children. So again, I salute you, JT. And y'all, this ain't
Mhm.
scripted. JT didn't know what I was going to ask, and I didn't know what to answer.
Not at all, guys. That's why I'm sitting like, ooh, but no, I'm here for it. I'm an open book.
And
Yeah,
that's just
I had a great support system too. Like even though I was a single parent, it takes a village. My parents were there. Edna was always there. I always had a good mix of all single parents lumping together, and I even had great men around, like football, basketball coaches that will tap in and also provide and be assistants like that. It worked out.
hmm. Well, my hat's off to you. And the second thing I was going to say, and I'm not sure, and I don't even want to know how old JT was when she went back to college, but y'all, I started college when I joined the Navy because it was free to
Hmm.
assistants. And I was taking classes, but unfortunately, I went from computer science because that's what I was doing in the Navy, and I didn't really like it, so I went to human resources. And then I found out later on that was super boring, so I went back to business for what I know. And it helped that I got my degree, but the only reason I got my degree, and hopefully this will help somebody out, I wanted to prove myself. Number one, I wanted to prove to myself it doesn't matter how old I am. If I had the knowledge, I can do it. It's just I have to want to do it. That's number one. Number two, my mother always wanted me to get a degree. That's the reason I got my degree when I was 48 years old
Wow.
because my mom always wanted me to get one. I've balled out of control. I've had a successful career in the military. I've been on Mount Everest and I've been in the Grand Canyon. I mean, I've been broke as you couldn't imagine, and I've had money that you wouldn't believe. And I did all of that without a degree, with the grace of God. But I still went back and got that degree because that was something my mom wanted.
And that's awesome. And not only did you put your mind to it and you did it to completion. And I can understand that because you know, people they box you in. You're a single parent, you got all these kids, da, da, da. And I just wanted to prove to myself that yeah, so what? You know, I still can accomplish the things that I always wanted to do. So understood.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and I don't boast it, like even on my other channel, Investing with Rod, I learned about the stock. I was able to teach the damn class when I got my degree because I knew so much about the market.
Mm-hmm.
But when people, that's why I went from the cartoon to this to that, because people, like you said, put us in a box. When people see me, a black man, talking about doing something the right way, investing for your future, I don't get as much popularity as somebody else talking about the same thing. But
Mm.
when y'all see me post on Instagram and anywhere else, like last night or the day, whenever I did Unleash the Dragon, my mom told me a long time ago, probably 50 years ago, son, you'll understand this one day, but you have to work twice as hard,
Oh, absolutely.
one step. I was like, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah,
And then I finally understood it. So,
that's true. That's absolutely true.
and we
Mm-hmm.
we are at the, yeah, I promised JT we got 11 minutes. I promised her an hour of her time. Now, JT, real quick, do you have a scheduled day that you go live for the people in the chat?
Oh my gosh, you're about to get me in trouble. Normally, I go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. But the last two Tuesdays, I did not go live. But
Well, I
I
ain't mad at
definitely try my hardest to stick to a schedule. Yes.
I understand, and to me, it's easier in the winter than it is the summer and the fall because you want to be outside. You don't want to be in. At least I don't want to be in front of no camera at no such and such, and you could be doing something else. So, man,
Well, you know what? Honestly, though, Rod, my people they know it. It doesn't matter where 6 o'clock land. I could be at the movies where I almost got in trouble for that, or I could be at Taco Tuesday. I'm taking my people along with me, so I'm okay with that. In the summertime at the pool, I'm going live. So you just never know where I'll be. But the last two Tuesdays, I was under the weather. I really wasn't feeling my normal self.
I could like even right now,
Hmm.
and I wasn't about to cancel it. It was too hard to get you on here. Like
Right.
I had an issue. That's why I got this little band on my hand, and I'm in some extreme pain right now. But I mean, hey,
Yeah, I know. I hope you take it easy.
yeah, man, I'm in a movie, man. I don't know how to end it. Though. I can't press. I've been trying to press the button. It ain't working. But hey, man, it's life. It is life. Now, one question I have. Everything else gonna be quick. Should be quick answers. And I really want to spotlight your channel because I'm watching this time. You also do some cooking on your channel.
I do. I really would like to cook some more. This is just my own vice, and I'm getting in my own way. But my old kitchen was so much larger, and it's just really hard to maneuver. But I love cooking. Cooking, I know it doesn't matter how hard of a day I'm having. I go into the kitchen and I'm whipping it up. And that's definitely from my parents. My Caribbean mom, she always cooking something, always. And then my Guyanese father, he always was cooking. So I just love food. I love food.
That's one thing I missed the party train because my mother had 3 or 4 sisters. I know it's 6 of them, but I don't know where she was. She must have been doing hopscotch or in the bathroom or something. Cause when all the cooking went on, she missed it. Boy, she. Man, we used to have some meals. Now I don't know about nobody else, but y'all see this old rod and this PDT and all this other mess right now. But I remember getting out of school and you smell all good in the house. I'm like, oh man, what we having for dinner? Neck bones and pinto beans. Boy, I can't. I said, what? And cornbread. Wait, pinto bean. Now the neck bones wasn't in the beans. They was and
Mm.
my mama put ketchup on the beans. I'm like, this
So
ain't what.
she missed out. That just wasn't her ministry.
No, it wasn't. She wasn't even near the church. I wouldn't, but hey, sitting with me tonight, I said, Rob was outside singing sweet around our front door. Dogs had enough, man. I
He
was out
said
there.
the dogs was on standing on business. That's what I was laughing at.
Well, JT, man, then I was out there kind of
Oh my
joking.
gosh.
I didn't have my shoes tied. So when I got up to run, this really happened, y'all. Y'all don't nobody believe me, but it really happened. I don't care. And then when I got up to run, I lost my left shoe. So I'm running with one shoe. And then I get to I ain't looking back, because you look back, you're gonna slow down. I get to the door, I'm huffing and puffing. It ain't but about 15 yards, but boy, it seemed like a lifetime. I get to the front door and I try to close it, and it wasn't closed. I look down and this dude growling, slobbering, his head in my house, body outside. I said, Lord have mercy, somebody get killed.
Oh, remember that movie Cujo?
You were like that movie, Rod Gone, y'all. RG, Rod Gone. There ain't nobody here to help him.
It's not funny. I'm happy you
It was,
survived it,
I tell you, it was,
but
y'all.
oh my
No,
goodness.
when you live alone like I do, man, you be trying to. I don't know about y'all. I ain't too old man enough. I'm man enough to admit it. You be scared. You be thinking something like that gonna happen. Then somebody find you um X amount of days later, and the dog laying up watching your TV, licking his lips because hell no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Man, I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't drink. So I was just like, boy, I'm screwed. All right. Now let me see. I think I'm at the end. Now I noticed you and Edna and Keisha, y'all and whoever go with y'all got a breakfast of choice, but it don't include no food. What y'all call that?
what Scrabble?
No, breakfast shots. Y'all,
Oh, what brunch? What?
no, y'all had breakfast and just had 4 shot glasses on the table. I said, boy, that what I'm talking about. Them used to be.
That's breakfast for champions.
But when I tried
Sometimes it's a liquid
JT,
diet.
now see that's the difference. When I tried that, like some of the people I've been with, even the current person I'm with now, I get up, pour my little stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you realize what time it is? I'm about to have a drink. What you mean? Boy, what was y'all?
Listen, we were on a mission. Listen, Shane, Kisha, myself, Edna. We knew what the mission was. We started off with the shots. I mean that was our fuel. Boom, let's go. That's vacation mode.
All right, I think I got two more questions. We got 14 real homies in here, and I always ask this question.
Thank you guys.
If you could meet one person, living or deceased, who would that
Mhm.
person be? It could be a family member, could be a celebrity, could be anybody. Matter of
It
fact,
will.
we have a
I
celebrity.
already know. I'm telling you, I already know.
Okay,
It will be a celebrity.
okay.
She is deceased. I loved her career, and she was a reflection of me. Like I was just at awe, and that's Cicely Tyson. I would have loved to just pick her brain and just have a conversation with her because she was acting at a time where brown skinned women as ourselves, it wasn't that many. And she had a beautiful career. And I would have loved to have a conversation with her.
Wow, you're the first person to say her. You know, my last thing I watched with her was a Tyler Perry movie. I think it was
Hmm.
a reunion, and she was talking about y'all out there gyrating. I said, "Come on, Cicely, don't mess that up now. We can talk about
I
it."
mean, she's been in Roots. I mean, just everywhere from a young girl all the way up to her elderly years before, right when she passed. She's been working. That's awesome
that
to
that that
stay that relevant.
that's a great choice. That's a great choice.
Hmm.
That's one thing I want to. I think I'm gonna do something. My next interview is I always say my great grandfather, because of the knowledge he had way back when during coming out of slavery and all that. No, I don't think he was living then. Maybe he was. I don't know. But anyway, he left me a trust fund. But one of the things that, and then TJ talked me into wanting to hang out with Prince for a day because he walking around and I'm telling him what he got going on with his booty cheeks out.
That's my boy. Watch out now.
But I think I want to find a female celebrity or not that I would like to sit down and pick their
Mhm.
brain. I think that's what I'm gonna do my next interview. Thanks,
For
JT.
sure. Yes.
And I want to thank Media Nine, sipping with Media Nine, their second channel for their $1.99 super chat.
He said the
Dog, so
dogs
you
owe
an
you an
apology? Oh
apology.
no. Hey, I know you claim Tampa, but you say you from the Shy. You come
Oh
back here
my
trying to apologize.
gosh, it was crazy.
I'm gonna be apologizing, praying for your healing, Rod. Thank you, man.
Oh my
The
gosh.
show must go on. No, they don't need to apologize.
It's
I'm
something
gonna take
wrong with him.
what you cooking, neck bone, pinto bean. Yeah, neck bone, Mr. Andrew, what's up, man? It's been a while. Don't forget about the Kool-Aid. Yeah, no, we ain't had no Kool-Aid.
Absolutely.
No, we ain't had no Kool-Aid, dog. I don't know what family y'all was at. We had some good old free at the sink. We already paying for it anyway. Water.
Kool-Aid Packs was no more than 5 cents back then,
Boy,
but I get it.
if we had some Kool-Aid, it must have been a special occasion. We must have been eating in the
Damn.
dining room.
God damn.
We must have been eating in the dining room. We got my man, Chad
Oh
in
man.
the house. Part of the community, a fellow Points of Miles content creator was just in Athens, Greece, and my man doing big things. So, last question. I got many more, but for the sake of time, I may have to have JT back for a part two if she'll let me.
Absolutely.
And then I'll let her do her closing comments, and I think she may have. Okay, yeah. Here's the one I want. What advice would you give to first time YouTubers? They
Personally.
see, let that marinate like a slab of ribs for a half a second. They see the PBTs, they see the Edna's Worlds, the JTs, the Warmstrong Adventures, the Keeping Up the Griffins, the Cruz Boleros, the Eddas. They see their channel, y'all. I'm only just Warmstrong. I'm just reading the people that's right here on my screen. And they just want to be us immediately. Don't even know us from the man or the woman on the moon, but they want to not necessarily be us, but have the notoriety and the numbers we have.
Yeah.
What would you say to those individuals?
For number one, post it. Um, don't be afraid. You got to be unafraid to be a YouTube content creator. You got to be okay to make fun of yourself in front of the camera and be okay. I'm seriously and be okay with that. And then, yes, you can watch other content creators and maybe take something from them and turn it into your own, but it will always be that. You can never be someone else. You have to be original. You have to be yourself. So, as long as you make peace with that, you should be fine and allow yourself to organically grow. Everything it takes steps to get somewhere. You just can't. And you know what? And shout out to the people out there that might buy their numbers or do things here and there to get where they need to be. But you have to put in the work. It don't matter what you do, how you do it. It is what it is. You have to show up and you have to just be yourself. So
Mm.
that's all I had.
Wow. I couldn't have said that any better. And I'm pulling up some right now, y'all. I'm not gonna well, I guess it's gonna make me do it. Yes, perfect. Now, one thing I want to say, and I like that, put in the word
Put in the
hashtag
work.
old. Put in the word
Put in the
uh,
work.
work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Put in the work.
Work.
But Ambar be
Yes.
thinking and typing. His fingers ain't as fast as he be thinking. That's a smart individual. Hashtag be original. Hashtag the original JT. Yes, sis, put in the work.
Put in
Now I
the
will tell
work.
you, y'all, when I first started and sipping with me tonight, and YFC will attest to this, man, I was like a man on a mission. I put in that work. And I still put in work, but I divided the work amongst 4 channels. I wish I would have just stayed one channel.
Mm-hmm.
But that channel, I felt I had more to give to the people than just credit.
Right.
That's the only reason I have all these. I don't have all these channels to get different checks because the time I'm using over here, I could easily put in a PBT.
No, I get it. Yeah.
But one thing I learned early, you have to be yourself. I tried to be other people when I first started. It did not work. But when I came on here with the grape juice, which I don't do anymore, when I came on here, that was being me. It wasn't no grape juice. It was Cabernet Sauvignon. When I came on with the red solo cup with a expensive wine in the red cup, like I'm on the corner,
Mm-hmm.
it was different, but that was me.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was you.
it was me. Yeah, sometimes I grab a glass, sometimes I grab a red cup. But people got a chance to see authentically a brother that could talk about credit and show you that he was real.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to do as content creators. So, JT, you have any closing remarks, sister?
The only thing I really can say is please come follow me. Come enjoy my channel, my content. You wouldn't be disappointed. And help me get to 2,000, I guess. Other than that, I'll be around.
Hey,
That's
that's
all
simple.
I got.
That is simple. And I will say this uh, in closing for me tonight, once again, we have witnessed what I call greatness. And greatness isn't about how many subscribers you have, or how many views you have. I look at the individual. I look at the joy they bring to people. I look at the company they keep. I look at who they are as a person. I don't care how much money they have, how much money they don't have. I just look at authenticity and realness. And when I look at that, that's where I see greatness. And tonight we have witnessed JT, the original JT, and greatness. And again, I want to thank Meet and I for that $1.99 super chat. I hope all of these people are still in here because I got about 6 things that I start that I want to pull up. So your favorite couple said to get to platinum, you have to have 75 days at
Okay,
sea.
so we working. I mean, I'm not counting hint hint, but I'm working towards it.
Wow, you're sipping with
Dante,
me.
I might beat you after all.
Sipping with me tonight. It's a good thing we hit platinum the old way because we're only at 69 days. Wow, see, so they did it when it was
Damn.
different rules.
Dang.
Sipping with me, then I said Boulder, Buferga laughed a lot in the community is top tier gold.
Nah.
So true, so true. Sipping with me, then I also said, nah, they the girlfriends, meaning you and Akeisha. I
uh,
don't know who Williams is though, laugh out loud. They really need their own show. And he's talking about a TV show.
I don't think they ready for
Hey
that.
man, the stuff I've been seeing on
Oh
TV,
my
they'll
god.
get ready. I see more dudes kissing on TV, and I mean, I don't judge. I just watch.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's so it's different. It is
And
different.
okay, yeah, I didn't want to get up there, y'all. But that's that. I think that might be it. I want to. While we still got 13 homies in here. Do me a favor.
Hey.
do me a favor. First and foremost, I need to share my screen
Okay.
because I want to point something out real quick. And I am a man of my word. And let's go ahead and share this here. Hopefully, it don't do like it did last night. Take forever. Let me there it is. Yeah, it's taking forever again. Must be storming at my house too. There is JT's channel.
Oh, thank you.
Notice how I said there will be a black subscribe button. Whether I'm on my laptop, if you're on your phone, it'll be the same way. So I'm gonna personally go over to JT. This is from my Points Blank Gumbo channel, my newest channel that I haven't really even kicked off the ground. She has 1.7K, 74K subscribers. Now she has a new subscriber. I always say hit the bell notification. It's going to default to personal.
Oh, thank you so much.
And one thing I do when you are interviewed, let me bring me back on the screen full fledged to say this. When you are interviewed by the Points Blank Experience, you will not only get one subscription, because I'm already subscribed to you to know that I want to have you on this channel, but you're going to get somewhere between 6 and 8 subscriptions, because what I'm going to do is subscribe from every channel I have.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't know where I may be. That was the gumbo. I was doing some on the gumbo. I'm on Points Blank Experience. Tomorrow I'll be on, and I want to make sure when your notifications go off, no matter what channel I'm on, I get it. And so more subscribers. And
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret too, man. I told them last night, but I probably say it every channel. I don't care whether you get interviewed or not. When I watch it, when I'm in your live stream, you're getting double watch time because your boy is watching it on TV under Points Blank Network, and I'm making my comments under Points Blank Travel or PBE from my phone or my laptop.
Okay, so now I got to tap in and make sure I know who I'm talking to because I'm terrible with names.
Oh, you no. You don't have to do all that.
For my children, one big name. I'm just terrible. So
just do what you've been doing. Do
Absolutely.
what you've been doing. But I will be. I mean, when I sit back, I'm 55. I ain't got time to look at them. I don't even look at my own videos or live stream. Period. But I ain't gonna show you gonna look on the phone. And my laptop, I'm working on something, so I just put it on my TV, and then I'm going to speak from a different thing, and then I usually just leave both of them running. So you get double the watch time if you need.
I appreciate it.
And double the ads, double the money. Hey man, a party of one is no fun. A party of five is to get together. But if we all come up, all pay our bills, and all don't care who getting laid off and what Trump doing and what tariffs going on. I don't even know what tariffs out there. I know ain't no tariffs inside this house. And that's pretty much where I spend all my time. I ain't seen a tariff yet. I just go to the if the egg $6.99 a dozen, I go to the tuna aisle with it 10 for $10, 10 for $1. Yeah. Like, what the hell? All right, no, they the girlfriends of YouTube's. We already said that. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. We're going back. All right, y'all, that's been it. I do want to. Well, no, it ain't on this stuff, so I can't do it. But anyway, man, thank you, JT. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
The subscribers, the people that are thinking about subscribing, thank you for being here. Much love. JT, I'll shoot you my number if you need anything. Malik, if you need anything. I wasn't just talking.
I really, truly appreciate that right there.
And I'm serious. It ain't nothing too small or too big, because if I don't know, I know people that do. So, and much love, my sister. Did you need to hang out in the back? I know you got places to go, so let's get you where you got to go. If we need to do another StreamYard face-to-face combo, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to meet up, you know what? I really would like to, and maybe we could speak offline, but get some more, financial literacy. I could use it. So I would probably have to touch base with you. Yes.
Well, check out my other channel, Investing with Rod, because I am not only and that's why you haven't seen that in a while, Investing with Rod. I have several videos in the wings on that channel, and I want to make sure that people And now I'm showing people how to invest, but now I'm going to go back. I want to explain some of the terminology like dividends. And
Mm-hmm.
I can talk about dividend yields. I don't really care about all that. I just care about the dollar amount personally, because when you start focusing on the yield, you'll easily pick the wrong company. So I can do it with you one-on-one because you're my girl. Some people get it better one-on-one, but if you see a video or you watch a video, you're like, hey, Rod, can you explain that a little deeper? Hit me up on Instagram. I can either call you can call me. We can do it via text. It doesn't matter. Let me know.
Okay, I
And
will do.
I just noticed we had some more. I want to just run through these real quick, some more comments. Yes. I want to get Evolving with Etta said, we love you, JT.
Love you back.
Cruiser.
Can't wait. I can't wait for B Morcation. That's coming up. And I get to see Miss Etta again.
Etta is my sister, man. I love that woman, man. She is a spirit and a half. I love Etta, man. Y'all, seriously. Y'all still say brother and sister. I mean, that's how
I
we
love
feel.
her. Is it the you? I'm okay. Yep. I'm not even gonna go there because we could talk longer and longer. But
Let's
but
go
I
in my
love
JT voice.
everyone.
Event yours. What's up? Tanya Timmy said,
Hey
hey, y'all.
Tanya.
Hey, JT. And Etna got some little emoji. Look like a star to me.
Go Edna.
Event yours said, hey, Rod. And I wanted you to see this at Event yours because it's hard to impress this guy. He said subbed, and he ain't talking
Oh,
about
thank you.
it's hard. And Chad is a down to earth, keep it real brother, man. I can't wait. Supposed to be meeting him, oh boy, in a couple of months in Puerto Rico. And
Awesome.
hello, Chad. And all right, y'all. I'm just making sure if y'all are speaking to each other, I'm not gonna read that. Sig just said, I got all kind of Sig says just looking up from work. Hey, I missed. This will catch replay. Thank you, Sig. Hey, event yours. Everybody's saying good night. Great chat. That is it. Oh no, it ain't God.
Thank you.
Everybody enjoyed the interview. Thank you. Y'all say today we need to catch the replay. I know you a busy woman, y'all. Event yours got content up until June.
Let me tell you something.
That
Yeah,
one is
I
a
salute Tanya because let me tell you, I would be lost in the sauce, but she got it all bing 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 bing
bam,
bing
bam,
bing
bam, bam. And
bing
then
bing bing bing, and then you see them, they pop up, and then she be on it too. Boom, premiere, boom, live. I'm like, God damn.
she's so organized.
Hats off to you, girl.
We did a collaboration. Tanya's so organized. Tanya had an email I had to fill out, some other stuff, and I was like, I was impressed. I was like, but Tanya, I'm impressed, but I don't want to do all this. But
Yes, she
that
is. She
is
is the
impressive.
bomb.
And look,
Yes.
Etta said beyond June. All right, y'all. This young lady has given me the honor to have her on my channel. I'm not gonna mess it up. Again, 15 real homies in the crib. Thank you for tapping into the
Oh, you're
experience.
welcome.
It is more
Thank
than a
you.
YouTube channel. It's an experience, y'all. And the people I bring on here, I only bring the best of the best. And the best of the best ain't all about money and fame. And if you're interested in coming on here and sitting down with your boy, you can hit me on Instagram at Points Blank Travel. Make sure you put the S in there, Points Blank Travel. I'll check you out. We'll have you on. We'll chop it. Even we just chop it up 7 minutes. If you only got 7 minutes worth of stuff you done did, then we'll chop it up for 7 minutes. With that being said, let me pull up one other thing. JT, we're going to get out of here. And
Yes. Have a good one.
much love, y'all. And
Thank you.
Once again, it has been a pleasure. And as said, the entertainer would say, holla.
Holla.
Much love, y'all. We'll be coming at y'all soon, man. You never know who it's going to be. You never know. And I will be seeing y'all soon. Make sure you tapped in, all right?
Ice in my veins. veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Man, I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.